popping? I am feeling called to do a reading today, a little energetic spread or whatever. So, so I'm gonna do. My intentions is to do one card per deck, but the universe gonna do what the universe gonna do. So if you want me to pull more, then I guess I'll pull more. Hopefully, I don't accidentally bag out the camera. Yeah, I've already cleared out the energy around me in my home. I've meditated. Clear out whoever's energy is watching this motherfucker. I did, before I got the cards and before I decided to do the reading, I was feeling death energy and then tower energy. Death for sure. Death was very, it came out very, what's the word? I don't know. It was just like, the death energy was very like pungent, like. And then I seen like the tower card in my first eye, 144 when I said that. Also, you might be seeing 144 or 1144 or variations of like 1, 4s, and 8s. Like I said, 144, 1144, 1141, 411. Yeah. I seen the tower card in my first eye, and I was like, okay. So that's what led me to do this reading, basically. So yeah, we're gonna do one card from the Tarot, and then I'm gonna do one card from the Self-Care of Wisdom deck. So whoever resonates with me and my energy, so our spirit guides can let us know what we need to do during this time of chaotic energy, what we need to do as far as self-care. And then I'm debating whether I want to do the African Goddess Rising. I guess I will decide that at the end once I get done pulling the cards that I know I'm going to pull. So, yeah. Thank you to the Most High. Thank you to my highest self. Thank you to our highest selves. Thank you to our spirit team. My cards upside down. Okay. I'm just putting all my cards the right side up because, yeah. And then when I took this card off, this was the only card that was upside down. Seeing like it when I took that card off, death was underneath it. But the reading ain't started yet, so we're not taking it. Oh, wow. Death again after I just... Now you seen it. Okay. May our spirit team let me know what it is that needs to be known. One card, please. Please make it accurate and direct. Oh. Card flipped over. The sun. Hey. The sun normally represents positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, celebration, rebirth. Now, we did just talk about the death card. I said there was the energy that I was feeling, and then the death card just showed itself twice. And I was getting not just death, but death and rebirth. But I'm glad that the sun came out to confirm the rebirth. So many of us could be going through 444 when I said that. Many of us are going through yet another death and rebirth phase right now. And if you are going through a death and rebirth, right now, more than likely, this ain't your first rodeo. You've been through many death and rebirth. And so at this point, you just like, all right, this comes with the territory as far as like the journey that I'm on and the shit that I have to do, the things that my mission and my purpose consist of. It consists of constant deaths, constant periods of growth, constant transitions. Yeah. I was trying to say something else, but they made me say transition. I was gonna say like transcendent, ascensions, all that good stuff. But also the sun card to me, look, I wasn't trying to get too deep with this, but automatically it didn't even go to like the rebirth when I pulled this card. For me, my mind went to the eclipse that's coming. Five when I said that. The eclipse that's coming and the energy that's coming behind that. And so I feel like the sun is the focus. Rebirth is the focus. Focus is the focus is that I'm getting. So during this time, okay, so the eclipse is on the 8th, but we're already feeling this energy. So during this time, it is best to rest as much as you need to, as much as you are being called to, and not allowing yourself to feel guilty for the rest, and not thinking like, oh, I'm being lazy or whatever just because your body is needing to rest more. Understand that this energy is pulling on you, on your energy, especially if, how can I say this? It's what the fuck? Especially if you know your purpose. That's all I'm gonna say. I gotta get my cards, and I don't want y'all to see me, so I'm gonna just hide the camera. Especially if you know your purpose. I don't want to go too deep into that and what I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at if you know your purpose. If you know, you know. Goddamn it. It is time to really surrender and allow this very great, masterful energy to do what it needs to do to make the shifts and the changes. Allow it to burn out these rays. Allow these rays to burn out whatever and whoever is no longer needed when it comes to this transition, and where it's just time for this earth to be. Look, I feel like I'm talking around in circles, but I know like whoever is for, they gonna get what the fuck I'm saying. So, oh well. I'm just making sure all my cards look right because I don't want no problems. So yeah, I think that's funny. I ain't gonna say all I've been thinking about, but I would say I've been preparing myself for this energy. For this energy. For the black sun. Ooh, then I was just I had posted a picture on my story last week, and it was by Black Odyssey, and I really didn't even really pay attention to the song that I chose to use as background. I really just chose a song to put it on my story type shit. And when I went back and looked at my story, she was singing about the black sun, and I was like, ain't that fucking ironic? You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, if you know, you know. I'm not even gonna spend too much more time on it, because like my spirit said, stop fucking explaining yourself. The people who gonna know, the people who the message for, they gonna get it. And if other motherfuckers don't get it, then it ain't for them. So oh well. Yeah. So like I said, with that last sun card, it's not me explaining myself. This is me just re-emphasizing the message. Focus. They want us to focus. They need us to focus. They need us to rest. They need us to recharge. They need us to focus, because We are needed. Our energy is needed for this shift that's happening. And it might not, we don't know what this shit gonna look like. Like, we don't know if it's gonna be like some shit overnight. It could be. I don't put any fucking thing past the universe at this point in my life. I don't think it would be overnight, but at the same time, I kind of do think it might be overnight. But at the same time, I don't really fucking know, because we're not supposed to know everything, especially people who are connected, who are a straight path to source, to 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 the creator, to the most high, to our spirit guides, especially oracles who are direct connections, direct paths to the higher powers. Some of us ain't supposed to know exactly, like, we get in bits and pieces, we get answers, but we not supposed to know everything that's going to happen. So therefore, like, just follow your intuition, follow what your body is telling you to do. I know your body is probably telling you to rest, take a nap, just chill, don't do nothing. Also, what's the word? Fasting, like fasting from the things that has been in the way, things that have been a burden, and maybe not putting so much pressure on yourself as far as telling yourself, oh, I'm gonna quit this shit, but just giving yourself some grace and compassion and saying, okay, I'm gonna fast from this thing or these things or these people for 5 days. I'm gonna fast from this shit until the eclipse, and then just see how that energy go. Like, that could 11:44 when I said that could be what you need to get to this other side of the door. You know what I'm talking about? Just fasting for those 5 days, and then who knows, once you hit that 5th day, who knows, like, that shit might have been whatever tie that was holding you down could have been broken. So it's just like, focus in on yourself, focus in on your mission, on your power, on your calling, and what it is that you know that you are being called to do when shit hit the fan. Alright. 12:22 when I said that. Thank you for the confirmations. Ashe. Give me one card, please. One. Alright then. Okay. Alright. Okay. So what card this is? We got choice. Worry less about making the right choice and more about being strong enough to handle any outcome. So the word that stick out to me is worry. And I know that's something that I have struggled with ever since a child. So that's something that I've been doing the work to release, like releasing the spirit of worry. So the words worry less is coming out to me. When you feel that feeling of worry coming about, immediately redirecting that energy to make sure that it's not like continuing to affect you, continuing to be a blockage and a hinder. One way to worry less is to allow yourself to continue to stay in the present. So reminding yourself, for me, something that's been working for me is reminding myself, like, hey, what's going on right now? Look at you. Nothing's happening. Nothing's wrong. You're safe. Everything's good. What are you worrying for? Then I realize, like, I snap back into myself. It's like I'm reassociated with my body. Like, I'm realizing that there's no reason for me to worry. I have nothing to worry about right now. Right now, in this space, I am cool. Nothing's happening to me. I am safe. I have nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about in the future. Who's to say I'm going to even get there in the future? Who's to say that the shit that I'm worrying about in the future is even going to happen? If I keep worrying about it, if I keep thinking about it, if I keep hindering on it, then if anything, that I will manifest that shit for myself in the future. Counseling out any, yeah. And so it's like, yeah, like, worry less. I'm also hearing, like, if you're gonna pray for anything, pray for strength to maintain the things that you receive in this season. the things that come to fruition in this season, pray for the strength to maintain it so that you won't get it and then you haven't cultivated the things that you needed within to keep the shit, to keep it balanced in levels, to keep yourself balanced and in harmony, to keep yourself aligned with the things that you have called in. Yeah, ask for the strength. And then I see the word patience. I said one card, but it's just like I see this word patience in front of me and I'm like, okay. So yeah, I don't feel like the message on the back is necessarily needed to be read, but I feel like the word patience just needs to be emphasized. Yeah, I'm not pulling a card from the goddess deck. So yeah, that was 15 minutes right there. And it was 15:55 when I said I'm not pulling a card, so that's my confirmation that I ain't gotta pull no other card. So yeah, I hope that fuck hope. Any and everybody who needs to see this on whatever platform it's on will see it. Ashe, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you, and so it is. Bye.